chips are one of the most popular snacks in America. But how much do you really know about what goes into making them? Behind every crispy bite lies a fascinating story of technology, precision, and care. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on an American banana chips factory to show you every step of the production process. From selecting the finest bananas to seasoning them with your favorite flavors, this is where science and snack time collide. If you enjoy learning how your favorite foods are made, make sure to like this video, leave a comment below, and subscribe to our channel for more factory tours. The journey begins with the bananas. Banana chips begin their journey on lush banana farms, typically located in tropical regions such as Central and South America. These farms provide the perfect environment for bananas to thrive, offering the warm climate and rich soil that the fruit needs to grow. But not all bananas are destined for chips. Factories work with farms to hand-select bananas that meet specific criteria. They must be the right size, perfectly ripe, and free from blemishes. Why is ripeness so important? Overripe bananas can be too soft, making them difficult to slice and fry, while underripe bananas lack the natural sweetness needed for great-tasting chips. Once harvested, the bananas are loaded onto trucks and shipped to the factory in temperature-controlled containers to maintain their quality during transit. The arrival at the factory. Once the bananas reach the factory, they go through a rigorous intake process. First, they're unloaded and sorted. This isn't just a quick glance. A combination of human inspectors and advanced technology ensures that only the best bananas continue down the production line. Automated systems scan each banana for signs of bruising, discoloration, or overripeness. These high-tech machines can assess dozens of bananas per second, saving time while maintaining strict quality control. After sorting, the bananas are thoroughly washed in large rotating washers. This step removes any dirt, pesticides, or residue from the farm, ensuring the bananas are clean and ready for processing. Peeling with precision. Peeling bananas might sound simple, but at the scale of a banana chip factory, it's a complex and high-speed operation. Traditionally, bananas were peeled by hand, but modern factories use advanced peeling machines designed to handle this task with remarkable efficiency. These machines use gentle rollers and blades to remove the peel without damaging the soft fruit inside. The precision of these machines is critical, as even a small nick or tear in the banana could affect the quality of the final product. Depending on the size of the facility, some factories can peel thousands of bananas per hour, setting the stage for the next step in the process. Slicing for consistency. After peeling, the bananas move on to the slicing station, where the magic of uniformity happens. Here, high-speed slicing machines take over, cutting each banana into paper-thin slices. The thickness of these slices is meticulously controlled, usually around 1-2 millimeters, to ensure they cook evenly during frying. Uniformity is key at this stage because it directly impacts the texture and appearance of the chips. Too thick, and they won't crisp up properly. Too thin, and they might burn or break apart. These slicing machines are marvels of engineering, capable of slicing thousands of bananas per hour with perfect consistency. Blanching for better texture. Once sliced, the banana pieces undergo a blanching process. Blanching involves briefly boiling the slices in hot water, which serves multiple purposes. First, it helps soften the starches in the banana, which contributes to a lighter, crispier texture once the chips are fried. Second, blanching preserves the natural color of the bananas, preventing them from turning dark during the frying process. Finally, blanching removes excess sugars from the surface of the slices, which can sometimes cause uneven browning. This quick, efficient step ensures that the chips will look and taste their best, ready for the high-temperature frying process that comes next. Deep frying magic. The frying stage is where banana chips truly take shape. Large vats of oil, heated to precise temperatures, are used to fry the banana slices to golden perfection. Factories use automated frying systems that maintain consistent oil temperatures and frying times, ensuring each batch of chips is cooked evenly. Sensors monitor the process in real time, making adjustments as needed to prevent undercooking or overcooking. As the slices fry, they transform from soft, pale pieces into crispy golden chips. This stage is not just about texture, but also about flavor, as frying enhances the natural sweetness of the bananas, creating that irresistible crunch we all love. Seasoning for flavor. Right after frying, while the chips are still warm, they head to the seasoning station. This is where the factory tailors the chips to meet different flavor preferences. A rotating drum gently tumbles the chips as seasoning is evenly sprinkled onto them. Factories offer a variety of flavor options, from the classic lightly salted to more adventurous blends like barbecue, chili lime, or even sweet cinnamon sugar. Each seasoning batch is carefully mixed to ensure consistent flavoring, so every chip delivers the same burst of taste. The seasoning process is a crucial step that turns a plain banana chip into a snack sensation. Quality control inspections. Before the chips are packaged, they undergo rigorous quality control checks. Automated inspection systems use high-speed cameras and sensors to scan each chip for defects. Chips that are too dark, unevenly cooked, or improperly seasoned are removed from the production line. This high-tech system can inspect thousands of chips per minute, ensuring only the best make it to the packaging stage. Human inspectors also perform random checks to add an extra layer of quality assurance. These inspections ensure that every bag of banana chips meets the factory's high standards for taste, texture, and appearance. Cooling and de-oiling. Once inspected, the chips are transferred to a cooling station. Here, powerful fans blow cool air over the chips, bringing them down to room temperature. This step is crucial to lock in their crispy texture and prepare them for packaging. At the same time, the chips pass through a de-oiling process, where excess oil is removed. This not only makes the chips less greasy, but also helps them stay fresh longer. De-oiling is especially important for health-conscious consumers as it reduces the overall fat content of the snack. Automated packaging. Now that the chips are perfectly crispy and seasoned, it's time for packaging. The chips are funneled into automated packaging machines that measure out exact portions for each bag. These machines are incredibly fast, sealing and labeling hundreds of bags per minute. Packaging is designed not only to keep the chips fresh, but also to catch the consumer's eye on store shelves. From resealable pouches to single-serving bags, the variety of packaging options caters to different customer preferences. Each bag is labeled with nutritional information, flavor details, and a production date, ensuring transparency and trust with consumers. Batch coding and traceability. Every bag of chips is stamped with a unique batch code before it leaves the factory. This batch code allows the factory to trace the chips back to their specific production run, providing full traceability in case of any quality issues. This system is a vital part of the factory's commitment to food safety and quality control. If a problem is ever identified, the factory can quickly pinpoint the affected batch and take corrective action. This traceability also builds consumer confidence, knowing that the factory prioritizes their safety. Shipping and distribution. With the chips packaged and ready to go, the next step is shipping. The factory's logistics team ensures that the chips are efficiently packed into cartons and loaded onto trucks. From there, they are distributed to stores, supermarkets, and online retailers across the country. Some shipments even go international, spreading the joy of American-made banana chips worldwide. Thanks to modern logistics networks, these chips can go from the factory to store shelves in just a few days, ensuring maximum freshness and flavor. Sustainability practices. In recent years, many American factories have embraced sustainability as a core part of their operations. From using energy-efficient frying systems to adopting biodegradable packaging, these efforts reduce the factory's environmental footprint. Some facilities also recycle the oil used in frying, converting it into biofuel, while others compost banana peels to create natural fertilizer. These sustainable practices not only benefit the planet, but also align with the values of today's consumers, who increasingly seek out eco-friendly products. And that's the incredible journey of how banana chips are made in an American factory, from farm to your fingertips. Every step, from selecting the perfect bananas to seasoning and packaging, is designed to create a snack that's as delicious as it is satisfying.
Honey, a natural golden elixir. Honey, often referred to as liquid gold, has enchanted humanity for centuries. From ancient civilizations that valued it as a sacred offering to its place in modern kitchens as a versatile sweetener. honey holds a unique spot in our lives. Beyond its sweetness, honey offers health benefits, including antioxidant, antibacterial, and anti-inflammatory properties. But have you ever wondered how this natural elixir is produced on a large scale? Today, we'll explore the fascinating journey of honey from bee to bottle, delving into the intricate processes that make bulk honey production possible. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. We've got more fascinating content like this coming your way. And if you love learning about how your favorite products are made, give this video a thumbs up. The journey of honey production begins with the hive, a bustling community of bees working in perfect harmony. Each hive is a marvel of natural engineering, with its wax cells meticulously crafted in a hexagonal shape. This design isn't just visually appealing, it's also incredibly efficient, providing maximum storage capacity with minimal material. Within these wax cells, bee eggs hatch into larvae or grubs. Over the course of their development, these grubs are cared for by worker bees, which feed them a steady diet of royal jelly or a mixture of pollen and nectar, depending on their role within the colony. This nurturing environment ensures a healthy new generation of bees, ready to contribute to the hive's productivity. The hive operates as a well-oiled machine, with each bee playing a specific role, from cleaning and defending the hive to foraging for nectar. This division of labor is crucial for the success of honey production. Once a new generation of bees matures, the worker bees take on their most critical task, nectar collection. Armed with an acute sense of smell and remarkable navigation skills, these bees set out to find the best flowering plants. They fly from one flower to another, using their long, tube-like tongues to extract nectar. What's fascinating here is the dual functionality of the honey stomach. Unlike the bee's regular stomach used for digestion, the honey stomach is solely for nectar storage. As the worker bees collect nectar, they mix it with enzymes in their honey stomach. This initiates the transformation of nectar into honey, breaking down complex sugars into simpler ones. On their return to the hive, these worker bees engage in trophallaxis, a process where they regurgitate the nectar and pass it to house bees. This step not only helps with further processing, but also contributes to the unique flavor of the honey, as the bees' enzymes continue to work their magic. Once the honeycombs are filled with honey, it's time for beekeepers to step in. Harvesting honey is a delicate operation that requires careful preparation. Beekeepers don protective gear that includes a full-body bee suit, gloves, and a helmet with a veil. This ensures their safety, as bees can become defensive when their hive is disturbed. One of the most effective tools in a beekeeper's arsenal is the smoker. The smoker produces a steady stream of cool smoke, which has a calming effect on the bees. When exposed to smoke, bees instinctively begin consuming honey, preparing to abandon the hive in case of fire. This makes them less aggressive, allowing the beekeeper to work safely and efficiently. Beekeepers must also ensure that their tools are clean and sterilized to prevent contamination, maintaining the purity of the honey. The next step in the honey production process involves separating the honey-filled frames from the hive. Each hive consists of multiple frames, rectangular wooden structures that hold honeycombs. Beekeepers carefully remove these frames one by one, using hive tools to pry them loose. To minimize disruption, soft bee brushes are used to gently sweep the bees off the frames. This is done with precision to ensure that the bees are unharmed and can continue their work once the frames are returned. The extracted frames are then placed in hive boxes, which are neatly arranged to prevent any damage during transport. These boxes, now heavy with honey, are securely closed and loaded onto trucks, ready for their journey to the processing facility. Transporting honey-filled frames to the factory is a crucial step that ensures the integrity of the honey. During transport, the boxes are kept at optimal conditions to prevent spoilage. The journey to the factory is typically short, as time is of the essence to maintain the honey's freshness and quality. Once the frames arrive at the processing facility, they are carefully unloaded and inspected. Factory workers check for any signs of damage or contamination before the frames are sent to the decapping stage. This preliminary inspection is vital to ensure that only the best quality honey moves forward in the production process. In the factory, the first major step is decapping, which involves removing the thin wax layer that seals the honey within the combs. This wax, known as cappings, serves as a protective barrier, keeping the honey fresh and free from contaminants. Decapping machines are equipped with sharp rotating blades or heated knives that delicately slice through the wax on both sides of the frames. This process is done with precision to avoid damaging the honeycombs. The removed wax is collected and often repurposed for products like candles and cosmetics. With the cappings removed, the honey within the combs is exposed, ready for the next stage of extraction. The decapped frames are loaded into centrifuges, also known as honey extractors. These drum-like machines use centrifugal force to spin the honeycombs at high speeds, forcing the honey out of the cells. The honey collects on the walls of the extractor and gradually flows down to the bottom, where it is collected. This method is not only efficient, but also gentle on the combs, allowing them to be reused by beekeepers. The extracted honey at this stage is raw and unfiltered, containing bits of wax, pollen, and other impurities. However, it already exhibits the rich golden hue and distinct aroma that honey lovers cherish. To achieve the crystal clear honey you see on store shelves, the raw honey undergoes a thorough filtration process. It is passed through a series of fine sieves and mesh filters that remove any remaining impurities, including wax bits, pollen, and bee parts. Some factories employ advanced filtration systems that use pressure and mild heat to enhance the process. This ensures that the honey meets stringent quality standards while preserving its natural enzymes and nutrients. Filtered honey is now ready for bulk storage, a critical step in maintaining its quality before packaging. Filtered honey is transferred to large stainless steel tanks designed for food-grade storage. These tanks are equipped with temperature control systems that maintain the honey at an optimal temperature of around 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 21 degrees Celsius. Temperature control is essential to prevent crystallization and maintain the honey's fluid consistency, making it easier to handle during packaging. The tanks are sealed to prevent contamination, and routine quality checks are conducted to ensure the honey remains pure and flavorful. These storage systems can hold thousands of gallons of honey, ready to be distributed for various packaging formats. The next stage is packaging, where automation takes center stage. Honey is pumped from the storage tanks into automated filling machines. These machines are programmed to fill jars with precise amounts of honey, ensuring consistency in weight and volume. Jars are placed on conveyor belts, moving in perfect synchronization under the filling nozzles. Each jar is filled quickly and efficiently, minimizing waste. This automation not only speeds up production, but also maintains the highest hygiene standards, as human contact is kept to a minimum. Once filled, the jars move to the sealing station. Here, automated arms place lids on each jar and screw them tightly, creating an airtight seal. This ensures the honey remains fresh and prevents any leakage during transport. The sealed jars then pass through the labeling station, where they receive their branded labels. These labels provide crucial information, including product name, nutritional facts, and batch numbers. High-speed applicators ensure that every jar is labeled accurately and consistently, ready to hit store shelves. In addition to traditional jars, some factories produce honey spoons, pre-measured portions of honey molded into spoon shapes and individually wrapped. These are perfect for consumers who want a quick, mess-free way to enjoy honey. The process involves pouring honey into spoon-shaped molds, followed by cooling to solidify the shape. Once cooled, the honey spoons are sealed in individual wrappers, maintaining their freshness and providing a convenient option for on-the-go use. With all products prepared, it's time for bulk packaging. Jars and honey spoons are carefully packed into sturdy cartons designed to protect the contents during transportation. These cartons are labeled with shipping information and batch numbers for traceability. Before leaving the factory, each package undergoes a final inspection to ensure it meets quality standards. Once approved, the cartons are loaded onto trucks, ready for distribution to retailers and supermarkets worldwide. Modern honey production emphasizes quality assurance and traceability. Factories conduct rigorous testing at every stage, from raw honey inspection to final packaging. These tests measure moisture content, purity, and taste consistency, ensuring the honey meets regulatory and consumer standards. Traceability systems allow each jar of honey to be tracked back to its hive of origin. This transparency builds trust with consumers, guaranteeing that the honey is ethically sourced and of the highest quality.
Imagine a place so secure, even top executives don't have open access. The true flavor of KFC lies within its legendary secret recipe, a blend of 11 herbs and spices hidden behind layers of security. Locked away in a high-tech vault, this recipe has become as iconic as the brand itself, representing a legacy of flavors so guarded that only a select few hold its full secret. This vault symbolizes not just security, but also the dedication KFC has to maintaining the Colonel's original vision, ensuring that the unique taste remains consistent and authentic across the globe. Before we dive into the secret world behind KFC's iconic fried chicken, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss a single episode as we uncover the hidden processes behind your favorite foods from around the world. Colonel Harlan Sanders' story is one of grit, determination, and culinary innovation. He wasn't just a founder, but the heart and soul behind KFC. Sanders poured his life into perfecting fried chicken, elevating it from a Southern staple to a global phenomenon. His commitment and passion for quality set KFC apart, creating a brand that embodies his values and standards. Sanders remains a legend, not just for the recipe he created, but for the spirit of perseverance he represents, inspiring the entire KFC franchise to maintain the high standards he set. Born in 1890, Sanders' childhood in Indiana was anything but easy. Losing his father at a young age forced him into work, taking odd jobs to support his family. From farming and firefighting to working as a streetcar conductor and insurance salesman, Sanders' journey was fraught with challenges. Despite these struggles, he never lost sight of his dream. His resilience through these hardships shaped his character and built the foundation of his entrepreneurial spirit. This background is what drove him to pursue his vision with unbreakable determination. In 1930, Sanders opened a small gas station in Corbin, Kentucky, where he began cooking fried chicken for weary travelers. Word quickly spread about his uniquely flavored, crispy chicken, and soon Sanders' service station transformed into a modest yet beloved roadside restaurant. His reputation soared, and he received the honorary title of Kentucky Colonel for his contribution to Kentucky's culinary landscape. This humble beginning in Corbin was the spark that would ignite a global fried chicken phenomenon. KFC partners with farms globally to ensure high-quality, ethically raised chickens. They maintain rigorous standards for food safety, animal welfare, and environmental responsibility. These farms span across countries like the US, UK, and Ireland, upholding KFC's promise of using only the finest ingredients. This global network allows KFC to bring its iconic flavor to customers worldwide, backed by quality and care in every bite. KFC takes animal welfare seriously. As part of their commitment to ethical standards, they have pledged to make 100% of their chicken cage-free by 2026. As of 2024, 25% of their chickens in major markets are already raised cage-free. This dedication to humane practices reflects KFC's responsibility towards animals, customers, and the environment, setting an industry standard for quality and ethics. These practices ensure that the chicken served at KFC is not only delicious, but also responsibly sourced. KFC works with suppliers to provide chickens with humane living conditions. This includes access to natural light, adequate space, and a healthy diet free from hormones. These practices ensure that chickens are raised in a stress-free environment, leading to better health and a higher quality product. By prioritizing the well-being of the animals, KFC guarantees that its chicken is not only tasty, but also raised responsibly, aligning with the values of today's conscious consumers. Quality assurance is paramount. Each chicken goes through a series of rigorous inspections to ensure it meets KFC's high standards before it reaches processing plants. These inspections are crucial in maintaining quality, ensuring that only the best products make it to the restaurants. KFC's strict quality control measures reflect their dedication to providing customers with safe, delicious food, adding another layer of trust to the brand. Once chickens pass inspection, they undergo a thorough cleaning process to eliminate any contaminants. KFC's processing plants adhere to strict hygiene standards, minimizing the risk of cross-contamination. These sanitation practices are essential in delivering safe, high-quality food to customers. By following stringent hygiene protocols, KFC ensures that every piece of chicken is handled with care and precision. KFC uses advanced technology to cut each chicken into standardized portions, ensuring uniform quality and portion sizes across all locations. This precision cutting not only maintains consistency, but also enhances the dining experience by providing evenly sized pieces that are easier to cook and enjoy. This level of detail reinforces KFC's commitment to quality, ensuring that every meal served meets the brand's high standards. Freshness is key. KFC chills its chicken to preserve its natural texture and flavor. By avoiding freezing in many regions, KFC ensures that its chicken retains its premium quality, delivering a product that tastes fresh and satisfying. This chilling process is a testament to KFC's dedication to maintaining the highest standards, providing customers with the freshest fried chicken possible. To keep the chicken fresh during transit, KFC employs strict temperature controls, ensuring the product remains at the optimal temperature until it reaches the restaurant. This meticulous process prevents spoilage and maintains the chicken's quality, ensuring customers receive a product that meets KFC's standards. These transportation practices highlight KFC's attention to detail, making sure that each piece of chicken is perfect when it arrives at its destination. The chicken undergoes a final inspection by KFC staff to confirm it meets quality standards. Once approved, it is stored under refrigerated conditions until it's ready for cooking. This last layer of inspection ensures that only the best chicken is served, reinforcing KFC's commitment to quality and consistency from farm to table. KFC's breading process is an art in itself. The chicken is dipped in cold water and then coated in a special blend of seasoned flour, which contains the famous 11 herbs and spices. This method ensures an even coating, creating that signature crispy texture and unforgettable flavor. The breading process is carefully designed to deliver a consistent, mouth-watering experience, capturing the essence of KFC in every bite. Pressure frying is a technique Sanders pioneered, allowing the chicken to cook faster while sealing in moisture. This method creates a crispy, golden exterior while keeping the inside tender and juicy. Pressure frying is essential to KFC's texture, making each piece of chicken irresistibly delicious. This unique cooking process, combined with the secret recipe, is what gives KFC its finger-licking good flavor. After cooking, the chicken is served immediately, ensuring that customers enjoy it at its freshest. This commitment to serving hot, crispy, and juicy chicken is what has made KFC a beloved brand worldwide. Tomato ketchup is more than just a condiment. It's an iconic part of American culinary culture. Whether you're dipping fries at a diner, adding it to a backyard BBQ burger, or drizzling it over eggs in a high-end restaurant, ketchup brings a burst of tangy flavor that transforms even the simplest meals. But behind each squeeze of ketchup lies a complex and highly sophisticated production process that's designed to meet America's massive demand. From sprawling tomato fields to futuristic factories powered by AI, producing millions of bottles of ketchup each year requires precision, technology, and expertise. In this video, we'll take you on a fascinating journey to see how this beloved condiment is made in an American factory, from the moment tomatoes are harvested to the cutting-edge AI technology, ensuring every bottle is perfect. Before we dive into the fascinating world of ketchup production, make sure to hit that subscribe button and like this video so we can keep bringing you amazing content like this. Trust me, you won't want to miss the behind-the-scenes look at how AI is transforming the food industry. Let us know in the comments your favorite way to use ketchup, fries, burgers, or something else. Harvesting the tomatoes. The journey of every ketchup bottle begins not in the factory, but in vast fields of ripe tomatoes. These fields, often located in agricultural hotspots like California, stretch out as far as the eye can see. California's sunny, Mediterranean climate is ideal for tomato farming, which is why it produces more than 90% of the nation's tomatoes used for processing. The specific variety of tomatoes used for ketchup, known for their rich flavor and high pulp content, are chosen for their suitability to be transformed into a thick, luscious sauce. These tomatoes aren't harvested by hand. With the scale of production required to meet the nation's ketchup needs, manual labor simply wouldn't be efficient. Instead, large-scale machinery fitted with cutting-edge technology, including AI-driven algorithms, carries out the work. GPS-guided tractors crisscross the fields, equipped with advanced sensors that can detect which tomatoes are ready for picking based on their size, color, and ripeness. This AI technology can even track weather conditions and soil health to determine the optimal time for harvesting. Such precision helps maximize yield and minimize waste, ensuring only the ripest tomatoes are selected for ketchup production. Once picked, the tomatoes are loaded onto massive trucks, ready for the next leg of their journey to the factory. But even in transport, technology plays a crucial role in maintaining the tomatoes' quality. Trucks are equipped with temperature-controlled compartments and real-time tracking systems to ensure that the tomatoes arrive at the processing plant in prime condition, fresh and ready for the next step. Transporting and sorting. Upon arriving at the factory, the tomatoes are unloaded in vast quantities. Imagine thousands of pounds of bright red tomatoes flowing onto conveyor belts that whisk them into the heart of the production facility. Here, the first step is sorting. Not every tomato is perfect, and quality control is crucial to ensuring that only the best tomatoes make it into the final product. In modern ketchup factories, AI-powered optical scanners handle this task with impressive accuracy. These scanners can inspect each tomato in real time, checking for size, color, and any visible defects. The AI system is designed to process vast amounts of data quickly, sorting thousands of tomatoes every minute. Defective tomatoes, those with blemishes, discoloration, or signs of overripeness, are automatically removed from the line, while the best tomatoes continue forward. This level of precision is impossible to achieve by human hand alone, and it ensures that only top-quality tomatoes are used in the ketchup-making process. The tomatoes that pass this inspection are now ready to be prepared for processing, but before that, they must undergo a thorough cleaning. The next step in the journey involves cleaning the tomatoes to remove any dirt, pesticides, and other impurities. Even though these tomatoes were grown under strict agricultural standards, thorough cleaning is essential to meet the highest levels of food safety. The tomatoes are placed into large water tanks where they are vigorously scrubbed by industrial brushes. As they pass through these tanks, jets of water rinse them off, leaving no trace of soil or chemicals. The water used in this process is filtered and treated to ensure it's as clean as possible, and any wastewater is often recycled, reflecting the growing push for sustainability in the food industry. Once the tomatoes are scrubbed clean, they move into the next stage, blanching. Blanching involves exposing the tomatoes to hot water or steam for a short period, usually just a few minutes. This step is crucial because it softens the tomatoes, making it easier to remove their skins later in the process. The AI systems overseeing this process monitor temperature and time, ensuring the tomatoes are blanched perfectly without losing any of their essential nutrients or flavor. This precise control guarantees consistency across each batch, an essential factor when producing ketchup on such a massive scale. With the tomatoes blanched and softened, they are now ready to be pulped. This is where the transformation from whole fruit to tomato paste begins. The peeled tomatoes are passed through industrial sieves that remove the skins, seeds, and any remaining solid material, leaving behind a smooth and rich tomato pulp. The pulp then enters large vats where it is cooked down into tomato paste. This thick, concentrated paste is the foundation of ketchup, and getting the texture just right is crucial to achieving the perfect end product. The cooking process is carefully monitored to ensure the paste has the ideal consistency, neither too thick nor too watery. This is where AI once again proves its worth. Sensors embedded in the vats constantly measure the viscosity, temperature, and moisture content of the paste. These AI systems can make real-time adjustments, adding or removing heat as necessary to maintain the perfect consistency. This ensures that every batch of tomato paste has the same rich texture and flavor, whether it's being made in a small test kitchen or in a massive production facility. Once the paste reaches the desired consistency, it is pumped into huge storage containers, ready for the next stage in its journey. The ketchup kitchen. The heart of any ketchup factory is the kitchen where the tomato paste is turned into the final product. This is where the magic happens, where the rich tomato flavor is balanced with vinegar, sugar, salt, and a proprietary blend of spices to create that unmistakable ketchup taste. Each factory has its own recipe, often guarded closely, that gives its ketchup a unique flavor. In the ketchup kitchen, the tomato paste is mixed with water to achieve the right consistency. Then the other ingredients are added: vinegar for tang, sugar for sweetness, and salt to enhance the flavor. Spices like cloves, allspice, and cinnamon are often added in secret combinations to give the ketchup its signature taste. Modern ketchup kitchens rely heavily on AI systems to ensure precision in every step. AI is used to measure the exact amounts of each ingredient and monitor the blending process. This technology ensures that the ingredients are mixed in perfect proportion, creating a uniform flavor and texture across every batch. The temperature is also carefully controlled, as overheating or underheating the mixture can alter the taste or consistency. Once the ingredients are thoroughly blended, the ketchup mixture is heated to high temperatures to kill any bacteria and make it safe for consumption. Cooking is a critical stage in ketchup production. The ketchup mixture is heated in large industrial kettles to eliminate harmful bacteria and preserve the sauce. This process also helps develop the flavor, as the heat allows the ingredients to meld together. AI systems are essential here too, ensuring that the ketchup is cooked at precisely the right temperature and for the right amount of time. If the ketchup is overheated, it can lose its vibrant red color or develop a burnt taste. If it's undercooked, it won't be safe to consume. AI technology ensures that these factors are controlled with pinpoint accuracy, maintaining the perfect balance between safety and flavor. After the cooking process is complete, the ketchup is rapidly cooled. Cooling helps stop the cooking process and brings the ketchup to the ideal temperature for bottling. At this point, the ketchup is thick, flavorful, and ready to be packed into bottles, but not before it goes through one final round of quality checks. In any large-scale food production, quality control is essential, and ketchup production is no exception. Each batch of ketchup must be tested to ensure it meets the highest standards of quality before it can be bottled and shipped to consumers. AI-powered quality control systems play a major role in this process, ensuring that every bottle of ketchup is consistent in taste, texture, and color. One of the most well-known tests in ketchup production is the flow rate test, which measures how quickly the ketchup flows out of the bottle. This is critical because ketchup that flows too quickly can be runny, while ketchup that's too slow can be frustrating for consumers. AI systems monitor the ketchup's viscosity and adjust the recipe as needed to maintain the perfect flow rate. Color consistency is another important factor. AI scanners inspect the ketchup's color, ensuring that it has the rich, deep red hue consumers expect. Any batch that doesn't meet these standards is flagged for adjustment or discarded. Finally, taste tests are conducted to ensure the ketchup meets the flavor profile consumers love. These tests are done by both human tasters and AI systems that analyze the chemical composition of the ketchup to ensure it's up to par. Once the ketchup has passed all quality control tests, it's ready to be bottled. This is one of the most impressive stages of the production process, where AI-powered machines work at incredible speeds to fill thousands of bottles every minute. Empty bottles move along conveyor belts to the filling stations, where precise machines pump the ketchup into each bottle. AI systems ensure that each bottle is filled with the exact amount of ketchup. This prevents overfilling, which could lead to wasted product, and underfilling, which could disappoint consumers. Once filled, the bottles move on to the next stage, capping. AI systems monitor the weight of each bottle as it moves along the conveyor, ensuring that every single one meets the precise weight standard for the product. Any bottle that doesn't meet the weight requirement is automatically flagged and removed from the line. This high level of precision not only ensures that each bottle is perfect, but also helps to minimize waste, making the process more efficient and cost-effective. After the ketchup is pumped into bottles, the next step is capping. The bottles are rapidly sealed with airtight caps, which help preserve the ketchup's freshness and extend its shelf life. In a modern ketchup factory, this process is automated, with AI-guided machinery placing caps on hundreds of bottles per minute. These machines ensure that each cap is sealed tightly, preventing any leaks during transport or storage. Once capped, the bottles move to the labeling station, where they receive their iconic branding. Whether it's Heinz, Hunt's, or any other brand, the labeling process is crucial for conveying essential information to consumers. Self-adhesive labels are applied to each bottle, providing details such as the ingredients list, nutritional information, expiration date, and of course, the brand's recognizable logo. AI systems ensure that the labels are placed in exactly the right position and at the correct angle, preventing any misaligned labels, which could affect the product's appearance on store shelves. With their caps and labels in place, the bottles of ketchup are now ready for the final stages, packaging and shipping. The final step in the ketchup production process is packaging the bottles for distribution. Once the bottles are labeled, they are grouped together in trays, usually in sets of 6, 12, or 24, depending on the packaging requirements. These trays are then shrink-wrapped to keep the bottles secure during transport. Here again, AI plays a significant role. Robotic arms guided by AI systems arrange the bottles in the most efficient manner possible, maximizing space and minimizing the risk of damage during shipping. The AI systems can also detect if any bottles are missing or out of place, ensuring that each package is complete and secure. Once the trays are shrink-wrapped, they are stacked on pallets using robotic palletizers, which arrange the trays in precise layers, ready for transport. The pallets are then loaded onto trucks using forklifts, often operated with assistance from AI for added precision. These trucks are equipped with temperature control systems, ensuring that the ketchup is transported in optimal conditions to maintain its freshness. From here, the ketchup is distributed to grocery stores, restaurants, and food service companies across the country, ready to be enjoyed by millions of consumers. Throughout every stage of production, AI is transforming the way ketchup is made. From the moment the tomatoes are harvested to the final packaging and shipping process, AI is driving efficiency, reducing waste, and ensuring the highest quality standards. One of the most significant advantages of AI in food production is its ability to analyze vast amounts of data in real time. This allows factory operators to make immediate adjustments, whether it's tweaking the recipe, adjusting cooking times, or refining packaging methods. AI also plays a crucial role in sustainability. By optimizing processes such as water usage, energy consumption, and waste management, AI helps ketchup factories operate more efficiently while reducing their environmental footprint. In addition, AI's ability to monitor every aspect of production ensures that there is minimal waste, whether that's by preventing overripe tomatoes from entering the production line or ensuring that every bottle is filled to the correct level. This not only saves resources, but also helps keep production costs down, making ketchup more affordable for consumers. To understand how far ketchup production has come, it's worth taking a look back at the history of this iconic condiment. The Heinz brand, which is now synonymous with ketchup, was founded in 1869 by Henry John Heinz. Heinz started his business with humble beginnings, selling horseradish and pickles before introducing his now famous tomato ketchup in 1876. At the time, ketchup production was a much simpler and more labor-intensive process. Tomatoes were harvested by hand, and the entire production process relied on manual labor. The ketchup was cooked in small batches and bottled by hand, a far cry from the highly automated and AI-driven factories of today. By the early 20th century, however, Heinz had revolutionized ketchup production, becoming one of the first companies to embrace mass production techniques. The brand's commitment to quality and consistency helped it expand globally, and by the 1920s, Heinz ketchup was being exported to countries around the world. Today, the brand produces millions of bottles of ketchup every year, using state-of-the-art technology and AI to ensure that every bottle meets the highest standards of quality and taste. The journey of tomato ketchup, from sprawling fields of ripe tomatoes to the perfectly sealed bottles on grocery store shelves, is a testament to the power of modern technology and AI. What once took hours of manual labor can now be accomplished in mere minutes, with AI ensuring precision at every stage. From optimizing harvesting schedules to monitoring cooking temperatures, AI has streamlined the ketchup production process, making it faster, more efficient, and more sustainable. Next time you enjoy a squeeze of ketchup on your fries, burger, or hot dog, remember the incredible journey that bottle has taken, from the fields to the factory, through the hands of cutting-edge technology, and finally to your plate. It's a process that combines the best of tradition and innovation, delivering the perfect condiment that's been a staple in American homes for over a century. If you found this video as interesting as we did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us continue making these in-depth videos, and we'd love to hear your thoughts on how AI is shaping the future of food production. Drop a comment below and let us know what other products you'd like to see next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.